Hey guys, welcome back to Titan Shield Gaming Season 2, Episode 14. And I cannot tell you just how much Oliver wants to see me and what I do in the day and in life of a Mega Tribe. And that exactly is what we do in this series. And I'm going to bring that to you guys right now. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. If you're looking for PvP, this is not going to be your video. But we're going to have fun anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, man. Why'd you do that to yourself? Damn breeders are so weird.
Well, besides making fun of our fellow tribe mates or drawing on them when they're sleeping and doing all those kind of mean things, we like to go out and get some jobs done. So we're going to get to that right now. The first thing I do whenever I get on the server is I head on out and get some jobs. Now, I have been absolutely blessed in the fact that one of the guys that have recently left the tribe left a few dinos behind, and me being me, I'm like, can I get this one? This is a beautiful yellow wyvern. And they're like, hell yeah, man. So decided to use it for myself. It has been great so far. I've named him Titan Venom. I have a nice little Pegomastus that Spectrum helped me raise, and it's called Clutchful for one of the viewers out there. So if you are out there, Clutchful, I just made yourself. You're gonna protect me. That's basically what you're gonna be doing. So you're gonna be snatching up people's weapons when they try to attack me out in the world, especially in war. So thank you for having my back. Now, getting to these drops. These drops are not the greatest. I can tell you that right now. I actually go every few hours or every hour on the dot, and I kind of go and get these. I found some pretty good solid gear, but there are very far and few in between. If you actually go deep into the cave and you go up to the worm boss, and even if you fight the queen worm and win, you get some much better loot. Like, we found some pretty good ascendant riot gear in here. We found a few really good weapons, but overall I just come in here because it's super safe. I've never died once doing this. Just come in here, grab a few things, head on out, and go and do my business. Well, getting all that initial stuff out of the way, which I do every day, it's the only way to really pull in some pretty decent loot without going out there and constantly having to fight. Now, I want to go out there and constantly fight, but it does take a lot of work out of my position, which is basically defense and a little bit of farming here and there for the tribe. Now I'm going to be going ahead getting me some wood so I can break that wood down into charcoal through the forge. And it's just a really tedious task. You just got to go and do it. Now this is not the most, I don't know, it's not the most productive way of doing wood farming. The most productive way I've seen so far is to take a ferry down into the swamp and fly around there and just kill all those trees, because frankly that you're gonna get a lot of wood. Now you can do it on a Quetzal, you can do it on a raft. I've seen people do it on rafts. You tend to be able to carry quite a bit more, but it is cumbersome and it's really slow and you can't fly around. So I tend to use Quetzal quite a lot. Now I know a lot of you guys are going to think this is very interesting stuff, but just imagine when you're in a mega tribe, not only do you have to farm for you have to farm for everyone that's in the tribe. And the large amounts of people that have to build, they have to craft, they have to do all these different things. So it does take long. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, go out there 20 minutes later, come back. I'm talking about sometimes you have to be out there for an hour. Just going back and forth, emptying wood into forges and stuff. So the more people you have, the better it is. Since I am solo here, I'm just doing a little bit for me for the moment. I'm going to be doing a bigger, much more elaborate farming later on today, hopefully with a bunch of people. So we're gonna have about 4 people out there doing it, maybe 2 Quetzals, one guy driving a mammoth, 2 guys on a mammoth, 2 guys on a Quetzal. But you never know, because sometimes people just have their thing that they want to do for the day, and they don't necessarily want to help you out. So you just got to get out there and do it. So if you're doing any kind of farming for a large mega tribe, I give you guys complete and utter respect, because it is a lot of work. So I'm back at the base. I'm going to be putting wood into this forge, dumping it in there, and making some charcoal. The charcoal I'm primarily going to be using for me. I'm going to leave the rest of it that burns down in there for anyone that wants to use it. But what I'm aiming for right now is I want to get out there. I want to make some yellow color so that I can get it all over my gear. My weapons look really cool, even my mounts. So I'm going to be doing that. So going over there and getting some food for myself to eat was a different experience altogether. These fridges were completely filled with crafted food, drinks, medical brews, all that kind of stuff, prior to our 2 intense long wars that we had about a week ago. So as you can see, the guys over there in the crops section, aka Mexis, have been slacking. So I'm gonna go give him my words. No, but overall they're doing what they could do to keep up. But then again, we supply quite a bit of stuff to our allies when those raids are going on. So you can see we got some stuff to do pretty much for the defense. So my duties as base defense builder and overall farmer kind of thing basically requires me to always go around and check different things. And one thing has been overlooked in this area are the troughs. The troughs are not filled. The griffins here, the dinos, the pterodons, they are hungry. So I'm going to be feeding these things up, and as you can see, as I put these in, they are really hungry. Just look at the stacks. The stacks are going to start going down real quick, and you can hear all that. See? You hear it munching in the background? They're eating. So it's a good thing I stopped by, decided to make sure these guys were fed. We have a few people, well, we have actually probably about 7 to 10 different people in this group that I'm in, and their job is basically to do exactly what I'm doing here. So it's a little informative for you guys that don't necessarily get that Mega Tribe experience. Everything basically is multiplied quite a lot. Well, as you can see, I gave it a couple of minutes, about 10-20 minutes, and we have plenty of charcoal now. So this is enough charcoal for my paint, and all this extra wood here can definitely be made into turrets, bullets, ammunition for the people out there fighting the war or replenishing their stocks. That's probably where it's gonna go. It's gonna go into people's lockers. So we're gonna get up, we're gonna go over, get some berries so we can get some of that paint going. And hopefully you've guessed, I am going to go to my favorite berry spot. I've been doing this for a little while now, and I gotta tell you, there's like nowhere else on the map. Really, there's a few other locations someone told me down below in the comments from the previous berry video, but this is the closest one that I can get to, and it just supplies so many berries so fast. It allows me basically to feed up tons of troughs, and it would be an absolute nightmare to do it by myself if I didn't have this spot. So I'm over here just farming, minding my own business, and I hear some noises in the background. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I end up getting off my mount, running over. I see this guy in the griffin dive bombing shit. I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know. So look what I find, a Giga, damn close to me. I would not have even seen this Giga until it was on top of me, because I had my game mute. I was watching some TV on the side and farming. That was terrifying. I was like, shit. Not only am I have the possibility of me losing my kit, which is fine, I don't want to lose the dinos. The dinos are people's bred like farming dinos, and the last thing I want to do is get someone's like Quetzal killed, because by the time I respawn and get over there, they're definitely going to be dead. So thankfully that guy alerted me by flying over me, and I kind of looked up out of instinct, and then I saw him over here killing that Giga. So it was a really good chance that that thing was going to walk over to my area and just absolutely annihilate me. Well guys, I got the charcoal, I got the berries, I'm cooking them. I'm going to go and get rid of the rest of the berries over here at the main base before I do anything else. I gotta wait for this stuff to cook off anyways. So as you can see, I got a bunch of them. I'm going to take the rest of the berries, I'm going to throw the yellow berries, I'm going to throw them in here, cook them off. But in the meantime, I got to go fill up those troughs. And what better way of doing it by dragging Trent around with all my berries in him. Trent, man, I gotta say, you cannot hold your berries whatsoever. So I'm gonna fill up these troughs here in the breeding area, and then I'm gonna move down the line with all the large Branos and all that good stuff. Now, as you can imagine, this large amounts of dinos, as you can see right here, I'm looking to see where their food consumption levels are set at. Super laggy here, as you can obviously expect from all these dinos moving constantly, but they all seem to be relatively good up here. This is where I filled up the troughs yesterday. They're all full health. The troughs are like not completely empty, but they're going to be empty tomorrow. But you just gotta be very careful when you're doing these things, because if you neglect a section for too long, like for a day or two, they start dying like by the dozen. So making sure everything, this is about right where the area where I'm starting to see some health consumption levels. They're like starting to starve here a little bit. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking for a trough somewhere that I can fill that's going to reach this area. I believe it's 50 feet in either direction. They feed up everything. So we're going to find a trough and we're going to fill it. Well, I managed to find one. Whew, took a while. There's a lot of troughs scattered throughout here, but you just can't find them because there's just so many dinos in the way. So I'm going to grab all the berries into the Quetzal. I'm going to fill this thing up, and that should protect, or actually should feed up quite a few of these dinos here that are a little lower. Hopefully I won't have to do this for a day or two, but even better if someone comes along and does it for me, I'm going to be a very happy person. Because as you can see, this is a really tedious part of being in a mega tribe. A lot of PvPers absolutely hate this part of it. I get used to it. I'm used to being on multiple servers every week or so, so this is just part of the usual grind. But since being over here on official, I've gotten a lot better at actually going out there and farming long amounts of times and getting things done when you absolutely don't want to. Like, I'd rather be out there fighting right now, to be honest with you. But I do have responsibilities in this tribe, and you guys are interested in seeing that. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to show you that video. I'm going to be ending this video really soon. It is something that I enjoy doing. I might bring you another one, but it's going to be more towards the building part of my tasks. This right here is just a little bit of me getting some things colored the way I want them, especially my gear. And there's other parts where I can actually go out there and I can build a bunch of turret towers. Well, Oliver, I hope this satisfies your urge to see exactly what I do every day. I do it on a much bigger scale. I did a variety of different things to make it a little more interesting for you guys. But as you can see, it's kind of boring. But I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys took a nice little look into a mega tribe, or at least what Titan does in a mega tribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Well, if you guys have made it this far, I want to give you guys my merchandise channel. It's for the few dedicated Titan Shield fans out there that want to wear these things, they want to look good, and on top of that, they want to represent Titan Shield. So I want to thank you guys for coming over here, checking out that store on Teespring. If you guys want to know where the link is on the website, you can check it up in the top right corner. It's the red icon. And on a mobile, you can go to the About tab on your screen, and you can go down to the bottom and hit that. Helps me out immensely, helps me out with hardware, software, making videos crystal clear for you guys, as well as audio crystal clear. So I want to thank you guys for checking it out, and I'll see you next time. Come fight me, man. Come fight me. Oh shit, Cosby. They didn't weigh you down. Let me go. Come up to me. Come up to me. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Move, go. You fucking scrubs! The weapons in there.
Hold on, look at this. Put him up, quick. Right here. Let him go. He just logged on. Yes! Yes! Did you get a hand up?